Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, good evening. It is Monday and we are live once again. This is Vandal6Actual and we've got some fun stuff ready to go tonight. A couple of new things. First of all, you can see right now I have the chat finally on the screen, and it's also there during the gameplay as well, or just during our general streaming. So we now have chat visible for us here. And you guys can follow along so that when I'm answering questions, you don't have to have the chat visible on your screen to have any clue what it is that I'm talking about. It's going to be right there while you're watching. So I'm excited about that. Two other really, really big new things coming here. You might have seen on the previous screen here, and I'm going to flip back to that really quick. If you look right underneath the logo there, v6agamer.com. The website is officially live, so let me explain what that actually is, first of all. Hey, Brent. Hey, good evening. Glad to see you. Stephanie, hi. Hi, good to see so many people coming in here. Yes, 3 people. That's so many. I mean, we've only been doing this for a couple of weeks, so to have people dropping in here, that's really awesome. So thank you all for joining me. So let me explain a little bit here about the site. If you didn't see this on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook already this evening, basically, that website is it's going to have links to all of the videos. So when new content goes live out here on YouTube, we're going to have the links to that. Also, there's going to be some original articles and things like that written by me. In a past life, I was a writer. I was an editor for a long time. So something that I really enjoy doing. So we'll have some stuff gaming related out there as well, and also doing reviews of games, doing reviews of gaming hardware, and also reviews of content creation software and hardware, things that can help other content creators out. So I'm excited that all of that stuff is eventually going to be out there as well. You can go find that at v6agamer.com. You can also email me if you need to, or if you want to, if you have any questions, if you have comments, if you have reasons to yell at me, contact at v6agamer.com. You can reach me there as well. And the other big thing is, I know that this is not that common for a small streamer, but I've decided to go out on a limb with this, and I've got a new merchandise store. You can go ahead out to the website that I just gave you, v6agamer.com. There's a link to the merchandise store there. There's some products out there. They're all originals. In another past life, I was also a graphic designer, and also in marketing. So those are just all things that kind of all came together as one big unit here. Why did my video go dark? The lights are just fine here. Okay, well, that's weird. Okay, there, it's coming back now. And I don't have white balance turned on to auto, so I have no idea why that happened. All right, but the video's back. All right. But yeah, so if you are interested in supporting me in any way, you understand I don't make anything off of this right now, and it's going to be a long time before that's even a possibility. So this has been a pretty big investment by me in both money and time, and by my wife in time lost, really. Any little bit helps, and it's those sort of things that when you start to see that kind of support coming in, they really start to kickstart you into overdrive. To the excitement really builds. So if you're interested, there's absolutely no obligation to do any of this, but if you're interested in any merchandise, mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, pullovers, a couple of other things out there as well, you can go ahead and take a look at those things. Go ahead and have a look, and no need to buy anything if you just want to go see what's out there, and maybe gift ideas or whatever. I have no idea. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the game, because I do want to get through a full 2 hours of gameplay tonight. That's been the goal here with these twice weekly streams right now, 2-hour streams twice weekly. We are going ahead and trying to get as long of a playthrough as possible in Alpha 18. I'm trying to send Alpha 18 out with a bang. It's been so much fun. This is 7 Days to Die, if you haven't been following. It's been such a fun version of this game to play under. and has really given us content creators so many opportunities to create some good things for viewers that I really feel like it's worth just playing this one out until it's dead. Alpha 19 should be coming out really soon here in the next few weeks, so we're just gonna send this one out with a bang. A nice big thank you. Let me turn down that desktop audio a little bit. It seems like it's probably a bit loud. That's that's at recording volume, not streaming volume right now. All right, so game is loading up right now, and I'm going to go ahead and get this fired up, and we will go ahead and jump into it. All right, so yesterday I did record what is probably going to be the last episode of Badlands Season 1. That's what we're going to go ahead and call this. If you've been following the Badlands series, it's been a lot of fun to do. It's mostly a vanilla playthrough. Really, the only difference between vanilla and what we're doing there is that we've got a little bit of a range on the Horde Knight just to make things exciting. But it's had a really, really good level of success as far as viewership goes, so definitely want to continue on doing something like that. I think I'm only going to do one recorded series in Alpha 19, at least early on here, and 2 live streams per week, because there's also been a pretty good reception of these live streams. So I'm going to continue on with 2 live streams and then the 1 recorded video, and it's basically going to be Badlands version or Season 2 as we move into Alpha 19. And I've also started off the Shelter in Place kind of pseudo series that's just going to run whenever I choose to go ahead and throw another video out there. There will be 3 of those videos if I can get everything together, beginning next Friday, and then 2 the following week, because I will not be around. And always good when the game starts to error out on you as soon as you get in. All right, so the Alpha 18 send-off. So we left our A-frame house and we came over here and set up here in this barn. And we've got some zombies walking around outside. Who do we have out here? There is somebody walking around over there, but he's disappeared now. Looked like probably Edgar. So, all right, so we've got a little bit of time here. 30 more minutes in game here before daylight. So yeah, I forgot I'm very, very infected. So we've got to continue to work to find some antibiotics today. And I have not flipped it over, and I do that every single time. So call me out on that if I ever do it. Call me out, and I will make sure that I put up the game video. So there you go. You can see the chat over there underneath me. If y'all want to chat amongst yourselves while we're going here, if you want to send a message to me, and I'll go ahead and answer any questions. We'll just have a good conversation while we go ahead and go through all of this. So I'm really looking forward to being able to do this now. This is something that I've wanted to get going here on these live streams for a while. But for whatever reason, the integration is not. glad to see that somebody noticed. That means at least y'all are watching. Thank you, Brent. Yeah, I've wanted to get the chat going here on the screen for a while, but unfortunately, the software that I'm using for this integrates very well with Twitch, and I think also with Mixer and something else. The integration with YouTube only started late last year, so it's not completely caught up to the rest of them yet. So YouTube chat isn't one of the default ones, so you kind of have to jump through some hoops to get that up on the screen. So, all right. So now we can go ahead and start playing here. And, don't put him down there. Oh, well, we'll pick him up in a second. All right, let me just make sure that we are good on food. Should have been doing that while y'all were sitting there watching. Food, 116. So we're good on water. And let's see if there's anything that we can eat. We have 1 can of ravioli. Yeah, I know I'm very, very infected. I have not been able, for whatever reason, to find any antibiotics. I've managed to find enough honey to basically stay alive at this point. But that's pretty much about it. So how are we on ammo? Okay, we got a full stack of ammo. I'm just going to go ahead and scrap that can so that now we've got even more iron. Early on in a game, I usually will carry iron, stone, and wood around with me. You know, if I've got to reinforce something really quickly, I can go ahead and do it. So I wish taking one of those painkillers would actually do something for me as far as this infection goes, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. So, all right, we got our turret. So let's get rolling here. Yesterday in game, last Thursday, I guess, was when we did this last. We were down this way, and I think we're going to head back over here. And there were some houses down here that we'd hit. We'd hit the trailer park. And we did find a lot of stuff, just unfortunately no antibiotics. I was trying to hit anything that might have a bathroom or a restroom, but we just weren't finding what we needed. I do have 5 yucca juices with me, so we should be good as far as beverages go for the day. So we'll need to find some more food here. Actually, there is another one of these down at the other end of the town. So once we get through these houses, if we haven't found anything antibiotic-wise, we will hopefully still be alive, and we'll be able to run back over there and take care of that. Don't go any closer. There's mines over there. Oh, and we've got already. I just spotted a vulture up there. All right, so hopefully he'll stay away from us. I mean, I am barely wounded at this point. I've got a nick, and those vultures are going to try and come after me just because I've got the tiniest little nick in the skin. So, I think we hit the one. I can see his shadow. He's coming. He's right there on the side of the house. Coming after me. You want to go? You want to go? Bring it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's like the boos from Super Mario Brothers. They only come after you when you're looking away. All right, come on, Jason. Nope, I win. All right, what do we got here? All right, so actually, if you haven't been here from the beginning on this one, I will point out that I do have the XP modifier cranked up on this so that it's I don't remember if it's at 150 or 200%. That is less so that I can level up and get points, and more so that the game stage advances faster. I'd like to be able to make this as fun and exciting as possible. Have to be as aggressive as possible going through this. So so that was one of the things that I decided to go ahead and do to allow for that. All right, we're gonna. That sounded pretty close. Really don't want him coming down these steps, bounding down here. There he is, right there. I knew he was close. I should probably get on the gun. What do you think? Oh, I should probably have the gun loaded, too. Come back here. No, no, no. You don't bite me and run away. That ain't how this works. Uh-huh. I see how that goes. All right. Well, let's have some fun out here. We got some people running around. Out of stamina. Out of stamina. I do that all the time, too. All right, you go for that that power attack and got no stamina, and and Edgar's coming up behind me, isn't he? Yes. He was right there. He was right there. Now you're coming back. Now you're coming back. You go, you lick your wounds, you dry off the blood, and now you're coming back after me, huh? Ooh, got Ed right in the gut. All right. So, trivia. Who can tell me what movie Edgar's from? Anybody want to have a go at that one? You probably know it, but I'm curious if you actually do. I wish there was a prize for actually getting this right, but yeah, like I said before, I'm not making anything off of this, so there are no prizes right now. All right, we can get in here. Wait to see if we get an answer. What movie is the name Edgar from in relation to something looking like he does in there? Aqua Teen Hunger Force. No. All right, I will wait another 15 seconds and then I will go ahead and give this one away. Give away the answer. Carl, no. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more guesses. All right. The answer is Men in Black. When the lady's husband was killed by the falling spaceship, he his name was Edgar, and after putting on his skin, the alien basically walked around kind of moving similar to the way that Edgar moves around in here. And that's why I call him that, but I call him that because I actually have to admit I stole that from Cap. He called him Edgar first, and I'm just assuming that that's why he calls him Edgar. But to me, that was too fitting, and he looks exactly like him. And I still remember the way that she said it, because I mean, she was an abused woman. She was clearly suffering from domestic abuse, and after he died, she was not unhappy at all. And her response was to kind of smile and chuckle a little bit, and say that it looked like he was wearing an Edgar suit. But she goes, an Edgar suit. Yep. Yep, the Edgar suit. Somebody's outside. We basically have a giant gaping hole right here that they can walk in through that I can't close off, so I don't want to have to deal with that. Where are you? You're trying to beat in the front door, aren't you? No, well, I guess kind of the front door. All right, come over here, Darlene. Okay, let's get back downstairs, because I really got to get into this place and see if there's a bathroom that might have something here. You call him the oh, call him the wife beater. Oh, nice. All right, nothing back here. All right. Usually there's like, you find these things under the stairs like this, and there's usually glass in front of it that you can't see. Drives me insane. Because every time you get one of those, then you try to, oh, there's something hiding right under there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it, though, without breaking it out. But that glass, you can't see it, and you spend probably 2, 3, 4 seconds trying to figure out why you can't get to something that's right in front of you. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Is that just me, or does it look like I should be digging through here? Like there's a mine on the other side. Oh, I should be breaking through. How about that? Okay, well, at least there's a purse over there. All right, more rounds for a gun I don't yet have. And more food. Well, I need food. So, I mean, at least that's good. Let me reload this before anybody comes around. Oh, where'd you come from? Where on earth did you come from, Darlene? Okay. Whatever. Anyone in here? All right, we got a working chem station. That'll be good to know. Let me actually go ahead and mark that. All right, and we got a box. I don't know who these people are, but they are loaded for bear when it comes to ammo. Good night. Yeah, this place has 2 basements? Interesting. Alright, well, we'll take the flashlights. Have I found a trader? I don't even yeah, I have found a trader. That's right, he's over back by the old house. Alright, scrap it and scrap it for now. I don't care about the paper. Anything else? We'll hang on to it for now. That's locked. Alright, so how are y'all doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Alright, watch out for the mine. Not having something else go bad like the Blood Moon Blitz series did. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. I really enjoyed that series. It was frustrating as all get out, but I enjoyed it. Anything. Oh. Who's coming? Sounds like somebody outside. Alright. How much do these sell for? 22? Yeah. Rain in there too, huh? It absolutely poured almost the entire day here. Somebody's trying to come through right here. How many cheerleaders live in this town? Holy cow. Just on this block. I don't have a name for her. Kind of drives me nuts that I've got a name for so many of these other ones. I don't have a name for her. I don't have a name for the lab assistant. A few others that I haven't gotten a name for yet. All right, our infection situation is grim at best. Place had a lot of food. Got another one coming back here. You gonna come back to the same place? Hey, it's Big Mama. Come up here. Really? Oh, crap. I put down my... Oh, jeez. Okay, that was just enough for one bandage. And I got there just as the bleeding stopped. Nice. What happened? How did I... Where did I put all my bandages? Crap. I am not dying to Big Mama and Darlene. Not with a gun in my hand. I left... No, my bandages are right there. How did I not see that? They're always in my belt. That's the first place I looked. I didn't see them. I swear they just appeared there. All right. Well, I'm an idiot. I'm okay with that. I can admit that. I am secure enough in who I am that I'm willing to say, yes, I'm an idiot. Will you go down already? All right, we've been through one bathroom already and have not found anything. Anything up here? You know what? Let's just wake everything up. I'm all right with that. Come on, wake up. Yeah, well, by the time you would have said anything, I wouldn't. I would have been dead anyway because there's about a 30-second delay on this thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, come on, Steve. All right, well, we'll just pull back up there after we find out who's beating on something else out here. Hey, got some stuff to. Oh, yes, that was a growl. All right, we got. Oh, grab it all for now. We've already read it. I don't care. Now who's angry? Of course. Can't get up right there. Try here. All right, we got an antenna here. Dadgum birds. I have never been in this POI before, and I've said that an awful lot recently. Apparently, I've just kept going into the ones that I was comfortable with, ones that I've been through before, not the ones that I've never gone through. So that's been a new experience for me. Yeah, I know I'm thirsty. I'm also dying. Like, really, really dying here. Seems like the infection has at least slowed down a little bit. Ammo. I love ammo, just not when I'm dying of infection. Can I not find a place that actually has a medicine cabinet? Alright, what else do we have here? Maybe we'll find something upstairs. Somebody is about to get in here. Oop. That didn't work. Alright, so I guess I gotta do it this way. Come on. There we go. Shouldn't have been that hard either. Goldenrod tea. Yeah, it's only good for dysentery. Wish it was good for other infection. I put that one right through your skull. Oh, that one went through both sides of your skull. And took the skull with it. There we go. Nice execution style shot. Yeah, I know they're over the sink. They've all been empty. Or they've all been open. Can't get anything out of them. Alright, so that's stairs. And what do we have up here? Besides imminent death. Alright. Nobody up here waiting for me, at least. So, do I have lockpicks? Yes, I have 12 of them. Alright. This is the part that I don't get to edit out for you guys. Longest 13 seconds of your life, too. Am I going to get... just as I started to say it, it did it. I was about to ask, am I going to get there in one try? No, and then you ask the question, and it takes like 7 or 8 more tries. Did I ever put one into lockpicking? Yes, I did. Did not put one into Lucky Looter. Hey, that might actually help. Maybe now I'll find something other than cans and jars. If I don't break all 12 of my lockpicks trying to get into this thing. Alright, finally. Finally, we got another pistol, some more. All right, well, it would be a good day to make a trader run if I wasn't dying and the trader actually had antibiotics. All right, I think I'm just going to go ahead and eat some of this food that I've got on me. And I might just read that that magazine for XP at this point. Hey, look, more things that are probably going to kill me if I try to use them. All right, scrap that down. Blueberry pie. Yeah. It's good for max stamina. Maybe I'll just take the risk on that one. Shotgun Messiah. What do we have? Bullets, gloves that are better than what I'm wearing, a padded hood, and some shotgun rounds. All right, they sound like they're up here now. Nope, not up here yet. There's a purse up there. All right, Night Stalker. Use that and get the heck out of here. All right. Yep. Hey, Tom. Sylvia, you guys are slow enough. I say that and now Tom runs at me. This has been a real challenge so far. And it wouldn't be if I could actually just find some antibiotics. But that is apparently not going to happen. Apparently there was a wandering horde. Well, at least I'm getting plenty of XP. Did that take Big Mama out? Nope. And we still got at least one more here. Another Tom. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do. All right, I am severely encumbered. So, and I've got a little bit of a view here. What can I do? Let's read it and eat it. Take my chances. Probably going to get dysentery. No, I didn't. All right. I'm just going to scrap those. They sell for good coin, but I just don't have the space for it right now. Let's go ahead and can I make? No, what am I missing? Cloth fragments. Yeah. And wood. Wood. Yeah, I could make more frames. Try to keep some wood on me, but I guess I can always scrap it down if I need more space. Anything else I can do? Oh, right there. I can stack those. I don't know why they didn't stack to begin with. I'm not going to be making bullets anytime soon or doing any farming before this whole thing is said and done. And I'm also not going to be doing anything with those. So that's going to scrap down to... All right. Wow. My max is way, way down. Oh, I left mine? Yeah. I'm not running back there for them. It was 4 or 5 of them. All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop this stuff back off at home. Y'all get to watch me make this long, long trek back. and then a long trek because of how quickly I run out of stamina because of the infection. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these, though, because I am thirsty, I am hot, and they're good for stamina regen. So, should get that effect for a little bit. And did I ever get what is in this thing? Did I ever look in here? Yes, it was just lockers. All right. And there should be some trash right here. Nothing. And a backpack. Garbage, garbage, and garbage. All right, and I did scrap these down. Recipes, bandage, craft 2. I'll use another one to bring my max health further back up. And go ahead and get the yucca from these. I've got... Really? Thank you. Get that yucca. I picked up 3 waters, actually, so I can grab a few more yuccas and make some more yucca juice here. Why can I not hit these? Apparently I'm too close. Apparently that's a problem. Alright, Brent, we'll see you when you get back. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump inside this building over here, too, at some point today, if I'm still alive. I don't know what you can get an infection up to before you kick the bucket. I've never gotten that far. I can't believe we're already past noon. And it has been a slow moving day because of this infection. Do I have any junk turret ammo on me? I got 85, alright. So we'll have to remember to use junks in this here. Alright. We're getting there. We're almost back. Alright, yucca juice. Where are my yucca? There they are. Food. There we go. Yucca juice. I can make 3, and I'll have a couple left over that I'll just drop off when we get back into the base. Did I miss it? I did. It's back here. Oh, no, I ran past it. It was up here with this other barn. I never put a sleeping bag down. That's why. Yeah, we needed that. Needed to make today even longer. Ran right past it. I should just build a drop chest right out here. I'm not gonna, but I should. Alright, so I'd like to know, how's that chat window working for everybody? Is that too much in the way? Is that a good place for it? A good size for it? I gave it that background to kind of help differentiate it a little bit. So I hope that that's working for everybody. All right, what can we drop? We don't have a shotgun on us yet. We'll drop that, drop that, drop that. I didn't know we picked up 3 flashlights. And that's full. Let me just make another one for now. And we'll just drop it right over here, I guess. Chest. Can I put it right here? I don't think I can. No. I can put it right here. Good enough for now. All right, drop off everything that I'm going to use that in a minute. Drop off everything that I don't need to carry with me. And includes those because I'm not taking them with me at the moment. Let's use this. Hey, thanks, Stephanie. Good. I'm glad that y'all are able to follow along a little bit easier now. How many shotgun shells do I have right now? 82. Let's take that as a second round or second level of protection at this point. All right. So yeah, I'm glad that that's working for people. It makes me feel a little bit better about it. I was worried that it was going to be a little too much, was going to start getting in the way, but I really can't see it all that well. I can only see just a little preview of it over here on the other screen, so always good to get feedback. And please, at any time, please go ahead and give me feedback on what you're seeing, what you're thinking about. Because as a creator, I only grow when I get help from the people who are watching. I can guess all day long about what people want, about what you want to see, but in the end, I can only grow if I'm getting input from everybody. So, all right. So this ended up not being. Oh, I did it again. And my sleeping bag's over at the other place still. Oh, how about that jump scare? How about that? All right, spawn near my bed, or I guess on my bed. Oh, how far away are we? Where is it? It's over that way. Hey, the good news is I'm not infected anymore. Oh, I have absolutely nothing on me, but I'm not infected. We're not doing permadeath in this one, Stephanie. Don't worry. This is this is absolutely not permadeath. That would be way too much at this point. And honestly, I just want this to keep going until Alpha 19 is out. So I've got no other plans, no other ideas aside from picking up another game at this point. But there is actually a game that I did pick up today. It's another survival one. It doesn't seem to have zombies or weird creatures or anything like that. It seems to be like just a true wilderness survival. It's called Among Trees. And it's currently on sale in the Epic Games Store for, I think, 20% off or something like that. So it's that'll at least get me there. It's I just recommend going ahead and looking at it. It normally retails for $19.99, I believe it is, and right now it's on sale for $16.99. So definitely something that would be worth looking into if you're looking for another survival game, maybe something that isn't zombie survival. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start getting into that one at some point, and hopefully be able to, maybe if it's good enough, I'll go ahead and start doing some videos in that as well. But obviously not before Alpha 19 hits, because I've gotten this far in building up the channel on 7 days, and that's really, that's a pretty big community, so I'm definitely not going to abandon that anytime. I'm not going to abandon it outright, and not going to really slow down on the 7 days content with a whole new version of it coming out here really soon. So it's called Among Trees, and it looks really good. The art is very different in that one compared to 7 days. So it's not as, we'll say, realistic art-wise, but it does look really, really good. So let me go ahead and scrap this thing, because I hate sledgehammers. I've never been able to get used to them. I no longer, at this point, need to worry about infection. So, however, what I probably should have done is thrown down a sleeping bag. So let me come out here real quick, and I'm just going to throw it in the middle of the road for now. But I do want to create a bedroll here. Stay away from those. Stay away from those. All right, what do I need for it? I got enough? Yes, just enough. Craft it. And I tell you what, those hazmats don't move fast, but they're pretty nimble. He just jumped right out of that pit all the way up onto the ground above here. So, but he's about to take himself out. This will be fun. So let's just watch. That was worth the wait. All right, bedroll into the belt, bedroll down in the road, right next to the trash. Because there's no better place to sleep than right next to the garbage. All right, feeling pretty good now that I'm not infected. Feel like I can actually move around and should get a nice XP penalty from it, but all right, that's the one that goes down into the bunker, and I'm not ready to go down there yet. So, all right, let me go ahead and clear. Looks like something already blew up over here. But let me go ahead and clear the trench. And let's... I love that squishy sound from stepping in remains like that. It's always fun. All right, let's see if I can get one of them to come out here and walk across another mine. If I can find a mine without stepping on it myself. Never mind. All right, has been, I mean hazmat. Come on. There's one, there's two, and three. All right, we'll take the coal, even though I don't really care about it right now. Like I said, I don't expect to get to the point where we're making our own ammo anytime soon here. All right. Soldier dude. Take him out, Junksimus. That's not taking him out. That's not either. Good grief. There you go. Do your thing. Good boy. I'll take that. Leave the trophy. I think that's the first time in this game I've ever seen a door on a toilet. I'm getting a lot of 7.62. I just don't have... Alright, let's go ahead and give him a shot to the head. I just don't have any guns that can fire the 7.62. That worked. We make a pretty good team, Junksimus and me. When I'm not a total idiot with him, at least. Alright, we've already got it. Leave the brass again. And somebody just cleared another mine that I don't have to worry about hitting now. Alright, cold resist and heat resist. I don't care because I want the armor that I've got on my feet right now. There's something behind this. Seems like there is. Nope. I didn't know that somebody was hurt in such a way at this point that they're still salvageable, but all right. Come on, Betty. And you're dead. You were already dead before that last whack, but all right. All right. Hey, how much you want to bet? How much do you want to bet I'm about to find antibiotics in this crate? Or in that medicine pile back there? Or both? All right, I would have lost that bet. And that one. So apparently, there's just no recovering from infection in this world. Infection is a death sentence. We have gone all the way back to the 1800s. All right, another shotgun that I don't care about. Hey, honey, you would have come in handy. Handy-ish, I guess. All right, we got a hazmat over there, and no reason to not... Oh, okay. All right. All right. How are you doing on ammo? You're running low. I assume that wow brand was about the fact that I still have not found antibiotics, even in a large medical pile and a poppin' pills crate. And it's like the one medical thing you absolutely need in this game, and I have not been able to find any. All right. Let's get up top, and then I'm going to grab the shotgun. Ah. Two of them up here. I don't remember the last time I had that happen. I'm going to grab the shotgun here, put it in my belt. The good shotgun. Put it down here. And I think we'll put it right there. Take that out. All right, and we'll read this, scrap this, get downstairs, and I want to get into here. We're not very far from home, and I'm moving a lot faster now, so. All right, let's make sure that we are loaded. And let's get in here. All right, I will get into that sham. Really? There's another way in there. I don't remember what it is. But it is over that way. Never did come in here and actually loot. Any waters? No. Well, maybe we won't get down there tonight. I wanted to, but... Alright. I don't even remember. Did I give myself the helmet light, or... I think it's up, then down. Alright. Up, then down. Not sure. Is it right there? Might be. Probably not, but... No, that's just a backpack. Tell you what, looking at the compass, that airdrop seems like it's pretty close. You don't think it is? Hazmat guy said it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure where it might be. All right. Well, there's some sham. It's going to drive me nuts because I do this all the time. I forget where things like this are. Like, I know, I just can't remember. And then I'll remember it sometime, later tonight or something. I don't think it's under anything in here. Oh well. Guess we're not getting in there tonight. Oh, we will get this backpack. Yeah, 3 a.m. You wake up, you got to go to the bathroom. You're standing there, and all of a sudden you realize, oh yeah, that's where it was. And then by the time you come back in here to do the next one, you've forgotten again. All right, let's just get home. And I think maybe before we go home, is this the one that I have gone through or that I have not gone through yet? I think I went through this one. Well, we'll find out here in a second. There's a desk that hasn't been, or that can be explored. So yes, we've already been in here. What about this little blown out place right here? And another water tower over there too if we need it. And we've been in here too. Okay. We've already done that barn. I don't think we've done this building over here yet. So let's run over this way. See how quickly we can get through the high points of this one. All right. Get the fingers recoordinated here so that they do what I want them to do. And I do have a stack of jars, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Got a backpack. More nitrate. I'm just going to take the nitrate at this point. No reason not to. Oh, let's see. Motorcycle handlebar schematic. We're not going to get around to using it, but oh well. Baked potato recipe. Would have been useful for us to actually keep that potato we found earlier. And a bird's nest. Any eggs in here? No. All right. Drop the crate. There we go. Of course, it's my nemesis. Safes lately have been just a total pain for me. I get all the way down to under a quarter, they stop, and then I go through like 8 or 9 more picks. And now that I'm talking about it, it lets me in. All right, it must have felt bad for me. I used to use the spears until actually not all that long ago. But I started to use the club more and got pretty decent with it, so I've pretty much abandoned spears at this point. All right, grab that. We'll grab it. And got room to carry right now, so and I'm not far from home, so no reason to leave stuff if I don't have to. All right, let's get indoors, get upstairs. We'll get things organized, make a plan for tomorrow, and we're going to keep on going for one more day here. So y'all stick around. We'll have a little bit more fun here. If there's anything that you want me to go ahead and try to do, call it out. And unless it is bordering on suicidal, I'll probably go ahead and try it. So, all right. Is there anything up here? There's a bird's nest up there. I said I was going to get it before, and I never did. Let me go ahead and throw a frame right there as well, and rebuild my bridge. It also, that was nice. That was nice. All right, that frame needs to be removed anytime I leave, because otherwise it's going to be a big, big problem for me. Okay. Can I get to the trash? Apparently not. Not that concerned. All right, let's start fixing this place up. I put some plates in here to fill in some holes. But I believe I'm going to go ahead and... Do I have any repair kits, first of all? Do I have any? I don't see any. I do have 4 duct tapes. I do not have any forged iron, though. Do I have what I need to make a forge? I can never remember what that requires, and I don't think I've unlocked it yet. I have. No, I haven't. That is unlocked by advanced engineering. How many points do I have? I've got 5 points. Apparently I am saving these things for a rainy day. Apparently I do that often too. Stay unpoisoned. Yeah. Always lose the spear. I'm beginning to agree with you, because the problem that I have with the spear is that as just a general poking device, it's pretty nearly useless. It takes 20, 30 hits to take down even the weakest zombies. And throwing it, I'd rather get right up in their face and bash them in the mug with an iron reinforced club or a baseball bat, because at least I know I'm going to hit them that time. With throwing the spear, my favorite one is when I just barely blip the right mouse button and the spear falls out of my hand and lands right in front of me. That's pretty useless. So, all right, so points. I got 5 points. Where should I spend these things? So I've already leveled up 2 levels into Pummel Pete, which has helped us pretty good. To get to the next level, I've got to get to level 5 in strength, and right now I'm at 3. So to get there is going to cost me 3 points. I have not used Sex Rex yet. And given that I'm doing a lot of melee, that would be a good one. But if I do both of those, that's 4 points. And I still haven't gotten anything into advanced engineering yet to be able to use the forge. I thought that's where... Wait. No, I should be able to do it. Why does it say that I can't? Maybe it does say that I can. I don't know. So, forge, I need smellstone, clay soil, leather, duct tape, short iron pipe. All right, well, we're actually in a really good place right now, because I can just dig straight down, and I believe on a few levels under the sand I should find some soil, if I'm not mistaken here. So let's try it out. I can't remember how that works in here. Yep, there we go. Getting some clay so I can go ahead and build... Well, yeah, there we go. So I can go ahead and build a forge. Let's just go ahead and go the whole way down. And we'll grab... Apparently we've hit stone now. All right. All right, and my stamina's down because I need food. So let's pull up out of here. Not kneel, and then we'll pull up out of here. All right, so we're good there. Let's get back up and get everything else that we need to make a forge. We need, what did it say, pipe? Hope we have enough pipe. I've only got 3 here. It has to be modded, so it has to be so modded in order to... Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it just, until you get up to a steel spear, it's so hard to make it work really well consistently. So I just decided to start avoiding it. I do have an AK. I didn't think I did. Apparently I've forgotten a lot of the stuff that I've picked up, because it's pretty random right now. All right, so I've got 3 more duct tape, so I've got 7 total there. What else do I have? I'll drop you, scrap you, drop you, and we need leather for this. We need stone, which we've got on us. So I need 3 rolls of duct tape. I've got just enough pipe. So, all right, I can make a forge. Why can I not make it? Why can I not make you? I have advanced engineering level 1, which should let me do forge. If anybody has any idea why I can't make that. Oh, that's why. Clay soil. I can't count. That's why. I am terrible at arithmetic. And that's not even arithmetic. That's just, okay, that's just, I can't see, apparently. Or greater than and less than. I get on my daughter all the time, 14 years old, makes the kind of mistakes that you would expect a 14-year-old to make mathematically, because she's very intelligent, but she just chooses to not think about things. And so I get on her about making these silly mistakes, and here I am, can't even see that 36 is less than 60. Yeah. That's first grade at worst right there, and I failed. At worst. All right, so forge. I can now craft a forge. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop everything else off here. For right now, I don't even care which one of these bins it goes in. I'm just dropping it. Until I have forged iron, that thing is useless to me. See, we've got extra there. Don't need that if I've got the painkillers on me. And I do have food over here, so I have to keep that in mind. And more duct tape. And let's see, yucca can go over here, gas. Empty jars, feathers, eggs. I think I've got eggs in the other one, so they use that math stuff, that new math stuff as well, too. Yeah, don't get me started on it. I will rail against that for forever. I mean, the worst part about it is, I'm against the way that they teach that. I actually do it in my head, largely the way that Common Core is done. But those are shortcuts. Those aren't me. They're not the ways that I would teach somebody to do it the long way the first time around. These are the ways that I would say, okay, now that you know your facts, now let's go ahead and teach you ways to do this easier. Great story, and there's not a punchline to this. This is not a funny story, but a great story. The maddest I've ever been at my grandfather. He passed away back in 2014, but the maddest I'd ever been with him. I was probably 11 or 12 years old, and he was a mechanic, owned an auto shop. And my brother used to go, every time we'd go to visit my grandparents, my brother and I would go help him in his shop. And we go up one day, and he had told us that he had a car hood that he wanted us to sand down for him. So we get up there, the hood is laying on 4 small blocks of wood on the ground, and all right, we've got a visitor somewhere here. It's laying on the ground, and there are power sanders, pneumatic power sanders, laying on either side of it. My brother and I loved every opportunity we got to mess with power tools. And we get everything situated, and we grab our sanders, and we're about to go fire up the air compressor. And there's my grandfather standing with his hands behind his back. And he says, And he pulls his hands out from behind his back, and he's got 2 blocks of wood wrapped with sandpaper. And he looks at us and says, you can't always do things the easy way, so I want you to know how to do it the hard way. We got up there at 8 o'clock that morning. By noon, at lunchtime, my brother and I had each sanded a spot about that big down to the metal on the car hood. 4 hours we'd been working at this thing, round and round in circles, wax on, wax off, except this was just wax off. And by noon, we had just done this one little 1-foot diameter circle. I have never held any ire toward that man aside from that day. I understand it now. it was one of the best lessons that I ever learned. And he was absolutely right. And I've done largely the same things to my kids at this point to make sure that they learn the same lessons. But in the moment at 11 or 12 years old and sitting there sanding a car hood with sandpaper and a block of wood was one of the most miserable experiences I've ever had in my life. Again, happy about it now. Very happy that I learned that lesson, but oh, it was bad, bad, bad in the moment. So, all right, I'm going to wrench this thing down because the forge is ultimately going to sit right here. I say ultimately, and by ultimately, I mean right now. It's going there. And we've got, I threw the clay over here, didn't I? So I got a little extra clay, and I've got a little bit of iron actually on me. So let's go ahead and throw the clay in there. We'll throw half of that iron in. Where did the clay went down here? Because it doesn't work that way. And let's go ahead and get this going. And we'll turn it on. Hopefully it won't be too much heat. Hopefully it won't draw anything in just yet. And we'll get through the rest of the night like this. So, all right, we've got 7 yucca juices. We're going to go ahead and use one of these. It's getting up toward daylight here. Well, I guess it's only 2 o'clock. So that's we're going to need to do another one of these. And do I have any water in here? I've got 5, so I've got 3 yucca. We'll have to collect some more, but for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and make another. Yeah, I can only do 1. All right, so we'll put the rest of this stuff back. And maybe I should go ahead and make a trader run because I've got a lot of stuff I can sell here. And he may have restocked since the last time we were there. I don't remember the last day that we were there. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to make a trader run first thing here in the morning. Try to teach your daughter what a slide ring. You might as well have pulled out an abacus. All right, like I said, the last time I am hanging on to those baseball bat parts. How are we doing here? Forged iron. What can I get here? They take 12 apiece. I can make 6. That'll give me a few repair kits with the duct tape that I've got. That's good. So I want to repair that fire axe. I want to be able to repair guns as necessary. Let's see. I can't repair this thing right now. I don't want to waste the few that I have. So I'm going to scrap that down for parts, scrap that down, scrap that. And that iron crossbow, I'm not going to use it probably. Well, I'll hang on to it. So the knucks, the spear, we might fix that spear because at a level 4, it might be worth actually fixing that before we sell it. And the stun baton we will scrap. Let's see, what else do we have here? We're going to take the motor tool parts, the machete parts, junk turret parts. We've got some more handgun parts, steel tool parts, stun baton parts, steel spear parts, and some armor, rifle parts, and all of these flashlights. And we'll go check the other side as well. I wish there was a sell price on a level 4 wooden club that I found. So let's see, arrow rest mod. If I had something to put that in, I'd go ahead and do it. At level 2, I'm just wondering, should I repair that and then sell it? Or do I need those repair kits? I think I need the repair kits too badly. So I can't remember if I get 3 or 4 out of this. If I get 3, it's only going to be a $90 stack, and I would have lost money. If I get 4, it's 120. I'm going to scrap it, and we'll find out. Same thing with the hunting rifle. Just don't have the resources to worry about that right now. All right, we will grab that. What do batteries sell for? Scrap this guy, and they're beating on my building here. So, all right, let's grab that. Grab my duct tape before they go and totally destroy my building here. Let's do that. Grab my AK and forged iron. We've got all 6 there. We will leave that going to smelt everything else down. And All right. I see one out here. I see Tom. All right. The question is, I'm going to go ahead and make these repair kits real quick. Should I just jump down there and fight them off? Or is that just idiotic on day 6 or whatever, 3 or no, we're on day 6. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll repair this guy. And let's get him loaded as soon as, oh, I got to do that. And then recipes, repair kits, craft 4 more. All right, let's put him here and make sure this guy's loaded. We're getting near daylight here, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Arlene. So apparently we woke up everybody in the neighborhood. And I'm okay with that. Because this is fun. This is so far out of touch with the way that I have always played this game. I have always been extremely conservative. Never been one to really take any risks. Can you put it where I tell you to, please? Thank you. Goodness. All right. Why can't I pick that up? It looks funky, like it's turned weird. Look at those side poles there. And like it's not even there. Weird. Game is wigging out on me now. Alright, so over here, let's knock this the rest of the way down and go upstairs. I've got some plates up here. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in down there. So, all right, put you guys down there. Copy rotation. Can I just put you right here? Yep. Put you there, put you there. And no more door. There's no weak spot there. They'll never even notice it. All right, we can just go up and over that one. So let's take a quick look. How are we? Food, we're way low on. Water, we're way low on. So drop the plates back in here. Use this. And we'll have to use another one because I don't have any, no, I don't have any bottled water. And the food is all over here in this side. So let's go ahead and use the salmon. And we're going to just have to take those along and just munch on the way. So we'll just put them right there. Hey, I have more yucca over here that I didn't even realize. All right, so let me grab that real quick. And grab that one, grab those. Recipes, yucca juice. Make 4 more, and that gives us a full stack, and we're good to go. All right, put that down. Resort. Is there anything else? I've got a battery over on the other side. So, yeah. All right, well, we'll just take the duster. Padded chest armor will sell. Puffer coat will sell. We'll wait until, well, actually, can I throw? No, I thought I could. I can do it with this one, though. Throw that in there, and now that's worth 234. Don't have anything that I can put that arrow rest mod on yet, but we'll see. All right, so let's get a move on over to the trader, which is, well, there's the, all right, it's on our map here. So we're going to go past this, or we can go past this to get to the trader. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go get that airdrop. We have some space left, and then we will run over to the trader. This is slow going. And trying to think of a story to tell here or something while we're taking this long stroll here. And nothing is coming to me at the moment. It's always those times when you actually want to remember something that you never can. If you're like me, I am not claiming that my brain works in any normal way most of the time. So, all right, I thought I saw it, but not yet. It's all the way up there by the A-frame house. That's right. So, oh. So while we're doing this, ask me anything. We'll do an impromptu AMA here for probably one of the less interesting content creators on YouTube. But I'll open up that opportunity. Ask me anything you want. Graphic arts. Yes. So, okay, I have to preface this with probably 98% of the talents that I have are self-taught. I never went to school for much of anything. I was an English major in college. I dropped out of college. Actually, I went into college as a landscape horticulture major. I had the high school that I went to in Delaware, of all places, in the very urban half of Delaware, or third of Delaware. The high school that I went to just happened to be the largest FFA chapter, Future Farmers of America chapter, in the entire state. So you wouldn't think that. You would think in a place where the lower half or lower 2/3 of the place is known as slower Delaware instead of lower Delaware, you would think that the schools down that way would have really high participation in FFA. But no, the teachers who we had were really, really good teachers, and they were really good at drumming up interest. So we ended up having this huge FFA chapter. And I had gone to school initially at that high school. My brother had gone for 3 years already. And when I started there, I had planned on going through the mechanics stuff. As I said, that my grandfather was a mechanic. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Oh, that was almost a boneheaded move. Hey, screw you, cornmeal. All right, we've got a couple of letters, more food, iron boots that we'll just go ahead and sell, iron reinforced club that we'll just go ahead and sell. And how close is this guy? Okay, he's a crawler, so we have time to read. We can't read it. We're already doing it. And this one is cable guys. So, okay, read and kill some zombie utility workers. All right. So as I was saying, I went in there planning to do the small engine mechanics stuff that they had available at the school. And the teacher who taught that was actually a friend of my family because my brother had been so involved. And so he also taught landscaping. And I was, I'm not tooting my own horn here. I've always been an intelligent kid, was in the gifted programs in school and everything. So which way am I going to the trader here? I should probably put a mark on him. So I had always been in the gifted programs and everything in school. So, he nabbed me as somebody who he wanted to work on, landscaping stuff with and ultimately go to competition. And so I ended up loving it, even though I thought that I was going to hate it. I ended up absolutely loving it and spent 3 years or 4 years doing a bunch of landscaping stuff and a bunch of nursery things, and ended up wanting to be a landscape architect. Through FFA, though, I ended up meeting a lot of people in Delaware agriculture, like people on the regulation side of it, and decided just as I was starting my freshman year of college that I didn't want to spend the next 30, 40 years working with some of these people. So I changed my major. And I was originally going to go ahead and change it to mechanical engineering. I had a love for drawing cars, and I thought, well, hey, maybe I can be an automotive designer. Well, I am really, really bad at advanced math. There was a zombie over here. Did anybody else see him? He was here, and then he just disappeared. All right, well, we'll just keep right on walking. So it turned out that I am just really, 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 really bad at advanced math. I'm good at any kind of math that I can picture in my head. Geometry was a breeze, but let's just steer clear of him. But things like calculus, which is almost entirely theoretical, I'm really bad at it. If I can't picture it, and this goes back, this goes down to me having a photographic memory, I think. If I can't picture it in my head, I can't apply it. It just absolutely makes no sense. I'm a visual learner. So mechanical engineering was out. And at that point, I was already really, I always had a love for writing as well. So I got to the point where I just said, you know what is the choice major of the mathematically inept everywhere? It is English. We'll just go with that. So I ended up as an English major. So that's really the only one of my skills that I have, that I actually have any kind of formal training in. And I've been a newspaper editor, and I've been a website editor. I've been an editor-in-chief of a website. And I've been a staff writer and an associate editor for a sports website. Lots of things that I've done with that, but never ended up making use of that as an actual career. But for the graphic arts stuff, that all came down to, I got really interested in learning how to do websites and website design, and then ultimately website development. And so, you make your first website, and this is all the way back in the Netscape Navigator 2.0 days. And you get that first page that has a couple of blinking graphics on it and some scrolling text, and it's got that nice gray background. And now you want it to do something. So now I decided to learn how to do basic programming. Ultimately, I ended up becoming a software engineer, but along the way, started off actually professionally in that line of work as a graphic designer, because I had taught myself Photoshop and a few other things. Can't necessarily guarantee that it was a legal copy of Photoshop, but I had Photoshop and I learned how to use it. And so I do a good bit of graphic design work. I do all of my own thumbnails, all of my own, my own logo design and everything. So I take a lot of pride in being able to do that. Long story short, yes, I do graphic design as well. All right. Wood. Can I sell those? Nope. Okay. Oh, this trader is way too far away. And my stamina I've got to put a point into Sex Rex. I never put any points into anything, did I? I never actually went and did it. All right. I know I've got a bird coming after me, but we're going to go ahead and put one into Sex Rex here. Actually, which one is it? No. Cardio. That's the one I want, because we're losing it all during running for the most part. It's going to be nice to have one in there for Sex Rex eventually because of the melee. But that cardio one was definitely the one that I needed first. So never seen a purchased copy of Photoshop. Yeah, well, the way that they do it now, it's a monthly license, so it's a lot harder to come across the bootleg method. I think there's still ways to do it, but I haven't cared enough to bother. I do all of my graphics in Fireworks 8, which was originally a Macromedia product, and it was purchased by Adobe a long time back. And you can actually go ahead and download Fireworks 8 and get a key for it directly off of Adobe's website. But I like that one because it actually is a neat little mixture of raster graphics, which is pixel by pixel graphics, and vector graphics, which is all mathematical calculations. Vector are the ones that you see logos done with, because you can scale up, scale down, and it doesn't change the quality. With raster, it changes the quality as you scale up. And if you scale down and then scale back up, you lose the quality that you originally had. So yeah. I've always been a big fan of Fireworks, but unfortunately Adobe killed that off. My guess is because it did the same thing that two of their products, Photoshop and Illustrator, did, so they ended up killing it. Why do I feel like this is much further out than we've gone in the past? I guess not, but okay. There's a treasure right near here as well, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that as well. And then maybe we'll get back with time to actually loot something. It's already taken us 4 hours just to get over here. And let me go see if I've actually gone through this place, because there's usually either medical supplies or water at the top of one of these burned out places. I love the ones where you get mineral water, because that stuff is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. This one, I believe, is going to be... I think this is the medical supply one. This is not. This is an empty suitcase. All right. Yeah, it's a long walk. I really should look into putting a bicycle together. At this point, 6 days into it, you'd think I would have, but I spent so much time trying to find antibiotics that there was no time left to put a bike together. And I don't have any iron pipe right now. I got to go tear some stoves apart. Maybe I'll go ahead and tear that one apart, get some pipe, and get on our way for the bicycle. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that today. Try and get that put together. So we will have another stream tomorrow night of this, and it'll be another 2-hour one. So anybody who's interested in joining me, please do. But is this destroyed? I can't remember. Yeah, it's destroyed. All right. So, and he's over here, not in that building. So yeah, we will have another one. So we'll be able to actually, we'll do the first Horde night tomorrow. And it may end up being the only Horde night we get through. But all right, so hey, you know what? I can actually sell those things. Let's just sell them instead of taking the... Oh, and I left all my coins. I left the 771 or 780 something that I had back. Oh, jeez. So not going to likely be able to get anything here, but oh well. All right, so I would like to keep that. I'll hang on to it for possibly making Molotovs tomorrow. All right, so let's sell that, keep, sell. Fine, Jen, don't buy it. All right, so we've got 150 worth there, 160, 200 there, 600, nice. And we leveled up, and 270 with the shotgun parts. Rifle parts 360, 280. We'll hang on to the mechanical part. I don't even know where we picked that up. And the machete parts are good. 90 for the junk turret parts. We got 180 for the Nux. This is going to be 239. That's nice. And this is going to get us 116. So, hey, not a bad haul. Not bad at all. Yeah, 3,357. That is pretty doggone good. So is there anything here worth actually buying? So I'm just going to page right on through here. There's forged steel. I could grab some of that if I wanted to. Also got forged iron. There's 36 pieces of it. How much will it cost to buy all of it? That's actually not bad. 864. So I should have put a point into better barter. I really should have. All right, nothing on there that I want. Lucky goggles would be nice, but I don't want to spend the money on that. This is all the stuff that I sold. What's in your secret stash? So we've got Ranger's Guide to Archery. Bows degrade slower. Sniper Volume 4. Reload rifles 10% faster. It's not bad. How to get some... antibiotics. Okay, so how to find honey when harvesting regular trees. That's a good one too. Forgetting elixir. We're a little bit of the way there. Not quite 10%. Hobo stew recipe. Don't really care about. So what do we have? We could grab an SMG. The Horde night tomorrow is going to be pretty weak, so I'm not really too worried about that. We'll have plenty of ammo for that. So what's going to make this more fun for us in general? Let's go ahead and we'll buy that forged iron. So 864. And there's some iron pipe, but you know, we don't really need to spend money on that. We can just hit some stoves and get that. Coming back through here again. We could get some AP slugs, but again, we're not going to need them. We're never going to get to that point. We're just trying to make this fun. So let's go ahead and buy the lucky goggles. And did we have any good regular ammo for the any good 7.62 in here? Did I miss that? There's AP 7.62. Did I miss it over here? Yeah, see, it's just I don't want to buy the AP because that's kind of a waste of money, especially since we're only going to do one Horde Night here. So between these, I've got 2,000 left between what I have here plus more. We could always just go ahead and buy a few of these mods and mod some things we've already got, but all right, I think that's good enough for now. I think that's good enough for right now. So I'm only going to buy stuff that's going to help us out now, and there's not really a whole lot that's going to. So where's that treasure? Maybe we'll get something in here that we can go ahead and sell and get even more. And I would love it if I could find... I really wish Healing Factor would give you that one last little bump. It just won't do it. You get up to 112 and it leaves you ripe for being pecked to death by vultures. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay, it's not in the water. I thought it was going to be sitting right out there in the middle of the water. I was going to be bordering on livid at that point. Did I? So I have the pistol with me. I do have the pistol ammo still too. Okay. I could have bought that SMG, but it was only a level 1. It really wasn't worth it. So, hey Bernie, go down. All right. Bernie is toast. No pun intended, but that was pretty good. I'm going to have to remember that one. You're not going to be in the water, but you're going to be right on the side of the hill, and I'm going to have to dig deep to try and find... Hey, there's some neat stuff out here. They've got Eric's stuff, and I don't think this is the house that we did earlier. Let me look. No, this is a different house. So, okay, so we got a few things we can loot here, and then maybe on the return trip past the trader, we'll go ahead and sell off what we find. So, all right, scrap you, and I don't care about everything else in there. All right, where is the treasure? You gonna be buried under Eric's stuff? No. All right, so let me zoom in here. I'm gonna use Josh's Jawoodle's little trick here. Put that right on the hinge and quick waypoint, and should be right about where it flips. So we go here, and it should be right about here under our feet. And I forgot to sell that other iron reinforced club, so okay. Hopefully that stupid vulture will leave us alone. They're not exactly known for that, but maybe I'll get lucky. All right, let's start digging outward a little bit here. Shouldn't be too deep. Is that it? That is it. All right, and this was... So let's see. This is a buried treasure. Let's make sure we are reloaded. Here and here. And we're going to go ahead and look and run. All right. All right, so we got Roger, we got Edgar, and we got a couple others coming here too. So, hey, Roger. How's that? All right, we will take Arlene down with the club. We will try to take Arlene down with the club. There we go. And Edgar. Nice of you to drop by. Hey, James. Adios, James. Really? I hit Edgar with... Are you kidding me? Edgar, I get. He went down in one shot. You took 2 shots from the shotgun, got back up, and I had to beat you in the head. This harkens back to your sanding story. Digging, yes. Yeah, it really does. All right. Anybody in here? Usually there's nobody in Eric's stuff. All right. All right. Coffees. So scrap that. Nothing in there. We can search the cabinet. And I don't care about the dye. We'll take the beef ration. And that's stacked on that one. So let's go ahead and we're going to eat this one. What's that put our food at? Okay, so where are these? We bought them. Might as well. All right, so let's use this. And moonshine. Hey, that'll sell for a good one. And even the coffees will go ahead and sell. So nerdy glasses, yeah, they're good for XP, and they bring my intellect up by 1. We'll hang on to those. But right now, because I don't feel like flipping back and forth constantly like Josh does. Jawoodle. He constantly goes back and forth between his pairs of glasses, and I can't. My brain won't keep up with it. I forget which one I have on it about every 30 seconds, and yeah. All right, there is usually something up here. There we go. Weapons bag. What you hiding from me? All right, we have another pistol. We got an iron spear. We got more ammo. We got a level 3 knife. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these. And where's my good pistol? I know I brought it because I almost sold it. There it is. All right. So yeah, that was a good idea there, Mike. Resort. All right, we're gonna put you there. Grab you. All right, let's get out of here. I'm just going to make a quick run in here. Not going to grab everything. Just going to grab the good stuff because we are already weighed down. Yeah, it gave us plenty of stuff there. I'm going to go ahead and use some more of this food as well. Oh, I had 2 cans of pears. Okay. So we use all of those, scrap this, and clear out some space. Never use which ones? The looting ones or the nerdy ones? What's in the mailbox? Nothing. I guess we're spending the entire day out this way. So, all right, here's how we get in. And we are going in loud, I think. All right, I hear Bernie. There you are. I'm not wasting ammo on you, though. You know, you can light me on fire. I'm not wasting the ammo. All right. Okay. Other things. Yeah. That's why I usually will just put on 1 pair and leave them on. I don't have the patience to go back and forth. But I do try to at least have 1 of them on. I mean, it doesn't hurt to put them on. All right. No landmines this time. Let's just not have to deal with those. Because I clearly don't. At least not well. All right. Anything back here? Is there? That's not a regular furnace. Okay. This is a furnace. Anything in here? All right. We got Marlene over there. Nothing up top. Actually, that was Darlene. I thought I saw. Nope. Yeah, they're both there. Family reunion, huh? Somebody mad at Arlene? She wasn't invited? All right, we'll grab that, scrap that. Fridge is on this side. Nothing back here. Anything up there? Nope. All right. Hey, Roger. That was almost a jump scare. I just looked over there, saw the pot, and I was like, oh, why are they putting landmines up on the counter? I'm in tune to it now. A little too in tune. All right, great heist. Do 20% more damage to land claimed property. Useless, but I'll grab it. And what do these sell for? 6. Not worth taking. I'm only grabbing stuff that's either going to help me now or sell for a decent amount. Wrench. Our current wrench is better, so we'll scrap it. Scrap that. Grab those. Scrap that. Scrap it. Scrap. Or I can't scrap it. We'll grab them and scrap them in a minute. Got too many things scrapping right now. But I could scrap that. Apparently it finished up in that short amount of time. Alright. Eat that. I nearly guarantee at this point we're not going to find it. We're not going to find any antibiotics here either. So I'm going to stuff myself here. I just keep eating everything I find. Yeah, you're in there, aren't you? No? Nope, you're behind there. All right. We can take Jason out. Jason doesn't bother me. It's when it's Jason and somebody else. That bothers me, because he's fast. All right, who else do we have back here? Ah, another Roger. And Roger is not the easiest to take down sometimes. Sometimes he goes down like he did right there. He went down pretty easy, but there are times when he is a real pain in the butt to take out. All right, so scrap the chairs that I just picked up. We can keep stacking those. Anything good in here? Football helmet will only sell for 20. The jacket will sell for 70. So we will scrap you and scrap all of y'all. Got a safe. Okay, so last time I talked about this and how much of a pain they are at let me in. So these things are a real pain to me. And I hate them, and they don't like to let me in. So apparently the key is for me to talk bad about them. All right, that'll sell for 84. And what's that stack sell for? 160. All right, that is not bad at all. Get the backpack. Another flashlight. They only sell for 40. Not worth carrying it around. Back to the AK. You reloaded. This game will surprise you. Things will work when you assume they won't. I swear it actually listens. It's got some kind of advanced audio processing engine that is able to hear what I'm saying and knows that I'm a content creator and will contradict everything that's coming out of my mouth. Yeah, I could help you. I'm going to help you. All right, we're in the bathroom. Taking bets on how many antibiotics I get out of here. That's outside. I'm betting 0. No antibiotics. Got a med kit. No antibiotics. All right, let me get through here quickly. Hey, dart trap schematic. That would be a fun one if we were going to be here long enough. And food. I don't know if I've got a whole lot of room left for food at this point. Probably not. All right, let's bust this out. Bernie seems to be inside now. Maybe he's still outside just walking around the foundation. I don't know. All right. Drop the glass. Scrap that. All right. Last few rooms. Okay, there's the door we came in through. Or that we couldn't get through, I think. This seems to be in a weird place. Nope, thought maybe there was a hidden door back there. All right, shirt is 12, jacket is 70. We'll take the jacket. And Bernie is now beaten on that thing. So this is going to take forever, and it's going to take a bunch of lockpicks since I've got a zombie over here. Yep, see. Now it knows that I'm in trouble if I don't get through here quick. So it's going to go ahead and take several tries. And how about that? All right, so we'll grab you. You're useless. Where are we right now? And you're just a crawler. Actually, I think there's a crawler and something else up there. So, all right, fittings mod. Anything we can put that in aside from the armor that we're actually wearing? Yeah, there's more than one there. I can tell you that. So let's help them get through so that this doesn't take forever. And then let's just do this quick. All right. We got to get back to the trader quick, and then we have a very long run ahead of us. I've got those coffees, so I think that'll let me maintain stamina for a while. Probably should have looked to see if there was a zombie in here before I closed that door, right? Oops. Okay, anything up here? No. All right, I'm here to the main loot, and I have 0 space left, so we're going to have to make some... You go, you go, you go. You go. And what am I wearing armor-wise that I can mod? Do I have any? That's only a 2. It doesn't have enough slots. Let's see. Modify you. Put you in there. All right. We got a few more slots. And let's scrap that down. That'll stack over here. And okay. So let's see what we've got here. Honey and red tea. I would love to take those, but let me close that. Would love to take those, but not going to do me a whole lot of good right now. And I could always just eat the honey. But if I have any slots left, I'll go ahead and grab either the red tea or the honey. Oil. I got another stack of that. I'm going to leave the gas. I got that, and I've got that. That's awesome. All right. Let's get in here. More ammo. Is that giving us... Oh, that's taking up 2 slots now. Looks like I've got to switch to the pistol for a little while. Either that or I'm leaving 57 rounds here. All right. Oh, why do you do this to me? All right. All right. Can I get into a reinforced chest in relatively few tries? It's not off to a good start. At least we got down under that quarter mark, so when it goes back up, it's only going up to the quarter instead of up to the half. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. All right, stun baton. Okay, we can scrap that. Leather, I don't care. Military armor parts, silver, and diamonds. And crap. I can't take any of that other stuff. I will do something here, though. Oh, maybe I won't. That food disappeared. I was going to go ahead and eat the honey, and hopefully that would give me a little protection. But apparently it won't. All right. And what do we have in here? Anything? A can. And it's not even worth trying to go back and scrap it. Okay, so we got to get back over there to the trader. And I think after I run out of stamina here this first time, I'm going to get as far as I can. I'm going to drink one of those coffees, and then on the walk home, I'll drink another coffee, and maybe if he has any, I'll go ahead and buy one from him. Because this should be good for... Okay, yep. Alright, so stamina regen is fast. So it should also help the rate at which it decreases. And let's try to walk up as few tall hills as possible here. So this seems to be the fastest way that we can go. Hey, Stephanie, are you still hanging out there with us? Alright. Let's let that regen. And there we go. That should be good enough to get us around to the front. Oh, hey. Man, I've had lots of visitors relatively tonight, and good conversation. And this is awesome. This has been a lot of fun tonight. All right, we are almost there. All right, and he is going to restock tomorrow. So why do I keep doing that? I always go to that building. Well, I keep doing it because the building looks like it's where the trader should be. Jen's hiding over here. Alright, what are you going to give me? So, 5 first aid bandages, which is a whole lot better value for me than stupid iron leg armor. So, we're going to take the bandages and the tokens and show me your inventory. And we are going to, let's see, sell that, sell the nugs, sell that. Sell the, you still don't want the flashlight, do you? Alright, well, I tried. Can't blame a guy for trying. Alright, Grandpa's moonshine. We're going to sell that. Junk turret parts. Sell the college jacket and the regular jacket. And the padded chest armor. You don't want that either. Okay. Sell you that spear. Oh, I should have sold the other spear first. Oh. Okay. Just sell you those. And I'll sell you the level 2 hunting knife. Should, you know, I bought the forged iron. I should have gone ahead and repaired those items, but oh well. Are you sure you don't want this or this? Okay, whatever. All right. So that's what we've got left. We are not encumbered anymore. So show me your inventory again. Let's see if you have any coffee on you. You do not. Stamina regen from that one and that one. All right. Okay. All right. Now that we have even more money, is there anything else that I'm willing to spend money on while I'm here? And I can buy the SMG. I think I'll go ahead and buy the SMG just to have it. And I should go ahead and buy the cigar. That way I can bilk you for more next time. I think that's the way we're going to work it. And I don't know if I closed the gate. I did not, so we're going to have a visitor in here if we're not careful. All right. Let me close that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and look in the vending machine, see if there's anything. Hey, we got coffee here. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 of those. Buy the sham. These are not worth it. You don't get nearly enough out of them. Stamina regen from the beer. Let's go ahead and we'll actually buy a few of these. And we'll use that instead. I'm just going to scrap the flashlight. I don't have any reason to hang on to it. All right. And that gives us enough space. All right. So let's get on out of here. After I drink a beer. Yeah, it's only the brawling that's better with this, with the beer. Okay, no biggie. Let's get home. And, oh, no, not yet, not yet. And I know we're going to be running home after dark. I didn't get a job from her. I need a job, quickly. What do you have here? Where am I in relation to you? Northwest of you. So, do we have anything to the northwest? Anything that's not in the absolute wrong direction? Nearby southeast, that's where we were before. Let's just go ahead then with this one to the southwest. All right. Flashlights can be attached to your gun. You got to turn it into a mod, and I think I have a few extra flashlights hanging around already back at base. And I've got a headlamp, so I'm not really that concerned about having a weapon light. So, all right, the good part now is that we can just run straight home. There are a few things that we could go ahead and do on the map here that I'm not really worried about at the moment. But let's drink another one of these. Use that 45 seconds of high stamina regen and run home. I think we'll drink the last one in a minute. And then we've got another coffee that we can use. That sniper one, I don't remember what it was, but it was something that wasn't going to be of any value to us. And I'm only going to be in here for, a few more days, a few more in-game days. So we don't have to worry about completing anything and getting a completion bonus or anything like that. We're just biding our time until Alpha 19's out. So, all right, I think we actually covered some pretty good distance there in that 45 seconds. So, Stephanie, absolutely. It is absolutely critical. That's one of the, I actually went in Bad Moon Blitz. Or Blood Moon Blitz. Yeah, I could not find one of them to save my life. And it got to the point where I just went and bought a mining helmet for 3,000. Overpaid for the mining helmet, but I bought it because it had a headlamp on it. What was that? Okay. Yeah, that was the only reason why I bought it. You'll probably know about the date the same time that I do. Unfortunately, with a whopping 65 subscribers as of start time tonight, I am so doing that math, 4,935 away from the minimum limit to be able to get into the streamer group that gets the early information and the early access. So yeah, I got a ways to go. So invite your friends. Tell them that you know this guy who does some good work. Lie to him a little bit. Tell him I do good work. And they'll forgive you. It's a white lie. But yeah, just invite other people along, and we'll eventually get me there. Other ways that you can help support, there's always so if you didn't catch it earlier, you didn't catch it on Twitter, I'm just gonna let him go. Didn't catch it on Twitter or catch it in the intro tonight, I have, counter to what is normal for small streamers, because I don't know how to do anything small, I have created a merchandise store, and I do let's see, use that. So I've got some custom designs and everything in there that we're making good time here. I'm going to go ahead and wrench this thing down real quick. I've done several custom designs in there. So if you're interested in that, go ahead, take a look. You can find a link to it directly off of v6agamer.com. Yeah, I mean, even if you don't go ahead and if you don't want to buy anything in there, and I'm not asking anybody to, I wouldn't, outright ask anybody to do that, but take a look and give me your opinions on it and tell me what you think of what's out there. I've done some stuff that I'm pretty proud of already at this point, so yeah, I'd like some feedback on it at the very least. All right, here's a ranger station that we will hit sometime, just not tonight. I mean, I could always just get in there and hole up for the night, I guess, but I don't think we're all that far from home based on the size of the bed icon up there. How would that be a lie? Well, I'm my own biggest critic, so I'm always going to say that I've got a lot of room for improvement. I'm generally honest with myself, but probably honest to a fault. So, but I do appreciate the support that y'all have given me. I do feel like it's grown a lot in a very short time. So um, that's really encouraging, especially over the last month. I've nearly doubled the number of subscribers, and going with these live sessions have really helped. It's not so much that I've had a lot of people dropping in and watching while it's being done live, but I've had an awful lot of people view them again after the fact. Steer clear, steer wide, Mike, steer very wide. We've already died once tonight on a mine. Let's not do it again. All right, I've been... Well, the best advice that I can give as far as streaming is, you know, it really comes down to what your goal is. If your goal is to have fun with it and enjoy it and get your content seen, and just let it go where it goes, then, you know, just stay with it and roll with it. Obviously, find games where people are focusing on it at the time. A lot of people right now are watching 7 Days, largely because of the fact that we have the new one coming out. But you're doing PS4 streaming, I believe. So honestly, I don't really know what games there are that are current and big for PS4 besides Modern Warfare. I know that's big everywhere. But aside from that, I don't know what's big on PS4 because I've never owned one. I've only ever owned a PS2. Actually, that's the only PlayStation that I've ever had. So, but yeah, I mean, it really comes down to what it is that you're trying to do. If you're trying to, if your plan is to make money off of it, then, you know, one of the things that I've had to do is it's taken a fair financial investment to get to that point. I had to buy a new computer. The microphone is new. All the equipment here. The green screen behind me is actually borrowed from my next door neighbor who's a photographer. The green screen and the stands and the lights. Fortunately, we had because my wife used to sell LuLaRoe, so she had all the equipment for taking pictures with her cell phone and making them look really good. So I lucked out there that I've actually got lighting. I've got 2 really nice lights over here. I hate them because they're a pain in the butt to set up every time, because they actually use bulbs. I'm actually looking at some LED lights that'll be a little bit easier to deal with. Yeah, the PlayStation version, and we're not going to get a new version of 7 Days for console until the next gen consoles come out. In it for fun. I mean, even for fun, I am, you know, in the beginning, I was constantly on Twitter, puffing everything up, and that's really the biggest thing. Is I really hate self promotion. I'm really bad at it, but I've done a lot with marketing in the past, so I know what needs to be done. And I just had to step out of my shell and step out of who I am and really start working hard at figuring out how I can self promote without coming across as cocky or arrogant, that sort of thing. So you have a really good personality and something that you can hear it in your streams. I have gone and watched several of them. And I feel like, just keep working at it, and pepper in as much humor as you can, and some do some wisecracking. I've had to focus on learning how to do those things, and really a lot of what you hear now is the stuff that's actually been going through my head from the very beginning, but I've actually gotten to where I'm willing to say those things on camera and not worry about if it sounds stupid or if it sounds silly or whatever. Honestly, those are the things that make it more endearing, I think, because it makes it more honest, it makes it more genuine, and those are the things that I enjoy watching. It's one of the reasons why guys like Cap and Glock and Jawoodle, why they do so well is because their individual personalities really pop in their streams. And so I've kind of modeled everything that I've done after little bits and pieces of each one of them. So you didn't actually ask for advice, and I'm sorry if you didn't want it, but I have a bad habit of doing that. So, but I hope that that you continue to grow and don't give up. Just stick with it. I mean, I think for the first month and a half, I had a whopping 9 subscribers, and that was pushing it constantly. I couldn't do it. I swear too much. Yeah, I try not to do that. There's a lot more of those going on in my head than actually come out of my mouth. I've said in videos before, and I think I've said it on stream too, I'm actually an ordained minister, and I take that very, very seriously, and it's something that I would never compromise on. So I try to be the person on here that I still am in both in my regular life and in that role. I think that being anything else would be a lie, and it would eventually be obvious that that's a lie. So I hear somebody walking around out there. I'm going to turn off my headlamp at least, and I don't want them beating down the walls again. It's too early in the night for that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really need that right now. I mean, I guess I can just keep the cigar and only use it for trader runs. I've got to set up another storage chest here that's just for the trader. So, where are the rest of my coins? Actually, speaking of that, all right, I can't find them right now, but we'll find them. So I got my shotgun shells, got the spear that is going to the trader next time. Let's go ahead and create another chest over here. And there we go. And we're going to drop that right here. And I'm going to put everything that's going to the trader the next time in here. So let me go ahead and repair this guy. I'm trying to follow along with your chat here. So Brent, you said you don't think 19 will support console either. So there has at least been talk, and I don't know how official this is, but I know it's kind of become the official line at this point that, and this is an unofficial official line because this is what's on if you go to the message boards right now, the forums up on the 7 Days to Die site, you'll see that everybody now is saying they're going to go ahead and do it after the game goes gold. And I think that Alpha 19 is going to be the base of the gold game. I don't think we're going to get to an Alpha 20. They've put so much time and effort at this point into the look and feel of the game beyond just the mechanics of it, that I think that they're into that polish mode now, and they're starting to really work on tightening everything up. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot more content added to it directly. I think that there will be updates as time goes by that will add more content. But I also think that the Fun Pimps probably want to get started on their next game, whether that's a sequel to this, because this has been an enormous success for them. But maybe do a sequel to this, or some kind of a follow-up that maybe is going to be at least along the same lines. Far and away, this is the best survival crafting game out there. You take out the zombie mechanics, and it's still the best one out there. But I do believe that what we're seeing right now is going to be pretty close to, or what we're about to see with Alpha 19 is going to be pretty close to the final version. And I believe that the pimps do want to. They wouldn't have paid for the IP in the auction if they didn't want to do something on console still. So I think that what they're going to end up doing is hiring out to another organization. And honestly, I've done a little bit of Unity work myself, just a smidge. I actually considered the idea of pitching to them, starting a dev house from scratch, with the idea that as long as they could provide some support to get things off the ground, that we would continue to work on it and do the port. Really shouldn't be all that much, considering Windows and Xbox really have the same base. And I'm saying this from a software engineering perspective, somebody who actually works on Windows systems day in and day out. So they're, even though they say it's a lot of work, I think more than anything it's largely testing work. What company? That would be one that I was considering starting, actually, but I would need a project to work on first, and I would need to hire people who are actually competent at this, because I am still just a beginner working in Unity. 21 years as a software engineer, but 3D game development is an entirely different beast. Even today, even now that there's so many ways to make it simpler. I looked into it back in like 2003, 2004, when there weren't game engines to build on. But yeah, looked into doing it, but that's something that just got put on the back burner, and I decided to just go ahead and do content instead. But well, it would be for PlayStation as well. I mean, obviously there would have to be some kind of a split between Xbox and PlayStation, but it's still under the covers is still using largely the same base. They fixed the Unity engine, right? So Unity is now up to, they were at Unity 2019 last year, and I think the pimps had actually been working with what is it, Iron Galaxy, to put it onto Unity 8 or Unity 9 or something like that, and that was like a year or 2 years old at that point. But it may have been what was available for to be able to be used on both Xbox and PlayStation. It may have been the only one that was available to use on both at that point. I would hope that Unity 2019, and if they're working on a 2020, I would hope that they would both support both of those systems going forward, but I don't know. I really don't know enough. Telltale was the publisher of the console version, but Iron Galaxy was actually the company that, they were the development house that was actually doing the work to support the game. Telltale owned the intellectual property, but Iron Galaxy was who was actually doing the development work. And then Telltale going under is what caused the problem, because Iron Galaxy didn't own it, and Iron Galaxy, as far as I know, still exists. But Telltale going under because they owned it put all that code in limbo. So, but yeah, so when we go, something you'll have to rebuy. I would hope that if you do have to rebuy it, that they would do some sort of a discount for people who already have the game. And we can prove that pretty easily through just looking at your Microsoft account. They should be able to know who's got it pretty easily. So I would hope that it would go that way, but obviously I'm not an insider in any way, shape, or form. So I don't, I don't want it to sound like I know something that I don't, because I absolutely have no more information than any of you do. All right, so we're doing pretty good on coin here. So if we could just get a few things here, then a few more things to sell, we might actually be able to go buy a vehicle or something here. All right, gas and jars. I think that's that, and cloth. I need that for Molotovs, right? See, Molotovs. Unfortunately, it just takes so much gas. I can make 2 Molotovs with the gas that I have. That sucks. What about over here? I feel like I picked up more than that. Okay, so I'm not getting a motorized vehicle anytime soon. So I could make Molotovs. I'm going to put that off for now, because I don't need it for this first Horde night. And we may never see a second Horde night. So, you know what? Since we're not going to see a second Horde night, I might as well go ahead and do it, right? Let's have fun with it. let's make this exciting. So oil, cloth, okay, and jars. I need jars. All right, so how many can we make? Recipes, Molotovs. I think I can make 6. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's make some Molotovs. Let's launch those down on the zombies tomorrow night, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. So actually, I say tomorrow night, but it's not going to be tomorrow night. It's actually going to be on, I believe, on Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and do this. So, all right, we are already at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to end the stream here because it's midnight and I've got to work in the morning. So yeah, we're going out with a bang. We might as well just, load up on whatever we've got here. I think I've even got like dynamite or grenades or something over here as well. Yeah, I've got pipe bombs. So we can have a lot of fun tomorrow night, and we've even got more motor oil if we could find some more gas, and we could do some more Molotovs. We're only going to see like 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies most likely. I am actually going to go ahead and bump up the settings though, so that we end up with like, as many zombies as we can possibly get. So maybe I'll set it up to 32 or 64. So, all right, I am going to back out of the game here. And so, all right. Well, thank you all. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the conversation. This was the first time that I had multiple people in here chatting away throughout the entire thing. So, this was a blast. I really had a fun time. So I hope you'll all join me again on Wednesday. I'm going to have, just like I did today, I'm going to have reminders blasted out there all day on Wednesday to make sure that we can draw in as many people as possible. But yes, I did mention earlier, I have merchandise now, and Kathy, you were asking about that. So v6agamer.com. There's a link in the main header there to the store. You can go out and look at that. There's 3 different designs and several different products out there. So at the very least, go ahead and have a look at it and just give me some feedback on what you think of the designs. I feel like I had a lot of fun with the designs, and I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. So leave me a message on Twitter or here on the video of this, on the replay of this when it pops up. So yeah, so once again, thank you. This was so much fun, and I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I hope we have even more people in here. At the very least, I hope to see all of y'all again, and we'll talk to you then, if I don't talk to you on Twitter first. So have a good one, everybody. Vandal6Actual out.